Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new video. We are back. It's been quite a bit since we've done a story time, so that's why we're back and we're doing another one today. Today's going to be kind of a conglomerate of stories packed into one. I didn't have like a single story that I thought could like take up the entire space time, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a whole bunch of high school stories. We're going to push them all together and I'll tell you guys what happened. So I'm gonna hop right and tell a whole bunch of different stories from my high school times, from freshman year all the way through senior. I'm probably not gonna do them in order because I honestly probably can't remember them all. But I'm gonna jump around and share some of my most memorable stories. So this story actually did start in freshman year, so I guess we're starting off in order. But starting off freshman year, it was the end of freshman year. It was, we had our, at the last week, we all have this, the seniors always do a prank every year called the senior prank. And so we had no idea what their prank was going to be. But this is actually only done by like one person. Like, it wasn't the entire class. This is what just someone did on their own. But it happened during lunchtime. But there's two lunches at my school, so only half the people really got to see it. Fortunately enough, I guess if you want to call it fortunately enough, I was able to see it because it happened right in front of me. But we were at lunchtime, and all of a sudden I hear these people like laughing and making really loud noises, and I turn around, and there's this guy in a thong, like a thong and a mask. So they just had a mask on so no one could see who they were, but a thong and a mask, running straight through the dining hall of our school, just running straight through the lunchroom because, you know, why not? And I mean, he literally only had a thong, and I don't know what you want me to say. That's literally all he had on. And he runs through the school, runs through it, and obviously he runs out, and now like teachers and he's not our bodyguard, but like our person that just kind of like oversees people, make sure everything's okay. He's chasing after him and whatnot, and it's oh wait. Okay. But he starts chasing him, and needless to say, we all run after him then because now it's like a whole big thing, and he runs off into the outside the back of our school. We have a football field, and then we have a giant forest behind our school. So he runs off into the forest. He's barefoot. Like I said, he's only got a thong and a mask on. He runs straight through the forest, and they end up not being able to catch him. It took like a few days to figure out who he was and all that stuff, but I mean, it was just one hell of a story because, I mean, if you think about that, you're a senior. I mean, you're really risking it. For all you know, you could get expelled, or I mean, that person may be 18, and the people that are in the lunchroom definitely aren't 18. You know, you can get some weird laws going on there, but that was probably person that risked the most because, I mean, you really are risking it for that. But that was a prank nonetheless, and it was a pretty good one. What the hell are you doing hiding up in the fucking corner? What are you doing, bruv? Anyways, moving on. Next story that I can remember was, I think this was sophomore. This was sophomore year, yeah. Oh wait. Aha. Peace. Oh wait, that was my teammate. He didn't have a name above his head. What the heck was that? What the fuck is going on? Anyways, sophomore year, I was in math class with Miss Oon. Shout out to Miss Oon, probably one of my favorite, for sure, one of my favorite all-time teachers, Miss Oon. Absolute G. But anyways, I think it was probably May or June, and we were all sitting down. This was like a couple minutes before class started. We were just chilling, and I was just in her room, and all of a sudden, there's windows in the room, so I look out to my right, and there's this girl that just like straight up just like falls over on the ground, and I didn't really think anything of it. I mean, she could have just tripped, or yeah, I don't know. But anyways, people started paying a lot more attention to it, and then all of a sudden I look over and the girl's like seizing on the floor, and she had to have like the cops, or not the cops, she had the paramedics come because she was seizing on the floor. So we were freaking out, and they had to like pause everything and like get her all situated because, you know, she was, you know, she could die if she's not taken care of properly, for sure. So they rush, and all of a sudden the paramedics are here, and they end up, you know, putting her on a stretcher, and they take her away to the hospital. And probably no more than 5 minutes later, after she had a seizure on the floor, I see another girl in the same spot, or relatively in the same spot, fall on over and start seizing on the floor. At like 2 within 5 minutes. And the paramedics had just left, so they had to call the paramedics back. And at this point, we were like, maybe we shouldn't have made jokes. We were making jokes like, man, we shouldn't go outside the classroom because it's going to make you have a seizure. Like, 2 girls had seizures within 5 minutes in the same spot. I just couldn't believe it. The paramedics came back and they couldn't believe it either. Like, it was just so, I don't even want to think of the odds of that happening. But 2 girls having seizures in the same spot within like 5 minutes of each other, absolutely insane. Another interesting was for a couple of different senior pranks. We had one where I think we were all in class and we came outside, and the entire we had 2 stairways because our school was 2 floors, and we had 2 stairways up, and my next class was upstairs. So I walk out of my classroom and I start heading for the stairs. I look up the stairs and the entire stairway is blocked off with balloons. I'm talking hundreds to potentially thousands of balloons. Just like there was no way you were getting up the stairs. So my only thought was that they went to the top and then filled it from the top down. And I mean, I physically couldn't get up the stairs. So I went to the other staircase, same thing. Both the staircases just filled with balloons, and I was like, you know, this is cool and all, but I got a class to be at. You know, I can't be in the... I wasn't going to go swimming in balloons, and no one else was either. And then after a while, everyone started taking the balloons and started fighting each other with balloons, popping each other in each other's faces, throwing them at each other, and, you know, electrifying each other because they'd rub themselves with it and go touch other people. I mean, it was not the brightest idea. We had another one where we were in the lunchroom, and the entire senior class decided to throw bouncy balls throughout the entire place, and it literally looked like flying... I don't even know. There was literally just bouncy balls flying across the gym room across the lunchroom at alarming speeds. Like, that would, like, if that hit your head, like, that shit would hurt. I mean, some of the senior classes were not the brightest. I mean, ours included. Our senior prank was dumb. We had a group chat talking about it, and I literally said it was a bad idea, and I explained why, and they didn't listen, and then they did it. They did the prank, and it literally disassembled all because of I literally called it. But our senior prank was going to be that we were going to put red Solo cups all over the school campus filled with water, that was it, and then it was gonna make them clean it up and whatnot. And I was like, you guys do realize that they'll just tip all the cups over, and then the water will just go away, and that'll be it. Like, the water will just disappear into the freaking... Hey! Oh, the water will just flow into the ground, and, you know, that'll be it. Like, so, I had a couple of my friends go and try and help, and then we got there that morning, and sure enough, there was no red Solo cups, because they told me that they literally the janitors just pushed all the cups over and then just picked up the cups. Like, it's not that hard to figure out. So our class, you know, I'll say our class was the worst because we didn't even execute it at all. Like, it never even happened. Like, no students saw it, like, outside of the students that went and set it up, but no one else saw it. It was a terrible plan and execution. One thing though, I did never see a school fight. I never saw a school fight once at my school. People talked about it all the time, and I'd see it on, like, Snapchat and Instagram and whatnot, but I would never personally... I've never seen a school fight in my entire life, which, I mean, at this point, I really don't care. I mean, there's no real point to it or advantage or whatever. I think it was kind of stupid, but that was another thing. I never, ever saw a school fight, but I guess another story I could tell would be... Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, he jumped out. Come here, boy. Ooh. Another good story I guess I could talk about would be the story of my first ever high school girlfriend, which is, to this day, is still the only girlfriend I ever had. But basically, it was my junior year of high school. Junior year was probably the most success I ever had with girls. Which isn't really saying much, considering I didn't have much success at all. But anyways, it was junior year, and the person my girlfriend that I did have this year, she doesn't watch my YouTube videos. She doesn't know about my channel, at least to my knowledge. So, I mean, I couldn't care less anyways. So, but I think we dated for about 4 to 4.5 months. December, I think it was December 16th through March 26th that we dated. But it was filled with ups and downs, man. I mean, looking back on it, I mean, like, it's a cool learning experience, but never would I ever try going out with her again. No, thank you. I mean, the breakup part was pretty. It was as bad as it gets. Like she broke up with me, and then she like blocked me on social media. What else did she do? She deleted all of our pictures off Instagram and Snapchat and whatnot. She did a lot of stuff. So it was a pretty wild time. I mean, she cheated on me. That was pretty cool, right? Right, guys? And then she like tried to like make it up to me like over spring break, and I was like, who the fuck do you think you are, honestly? Like, get out of my fucking inbox. So I feel like I definitely won the mental game afterwards, which is all I could be happy about. I could give a fuck about her now. I mean, ow, she's a bitch anyways. Let's go, baby. I heard him. I knew I did. What was that, 11 kills? Hey, our team actually good amount of kills overall, but I'll take 11 for sure. Let's get it. That'll have to do it for this episode of Old School Story Time. We talked about crazy high school stories, and we even got a W there in at the end. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you guys let me know, comment down below what other videos you'd like me to see, or what you'd like me to upload, or what you'd like me to stream. Make sure if you guys do want to watch me stream, make sure you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/xtracod. And to the people that still do watch my videos and the people that do still support, I appreciate it, because I do have people that I thought were really fun and really my friends, and all they do is comment on my videos saying stream on YouTube, come back to YouTube, and it's like, guys, I haven't fucking gone anywhere. But I can tell who my true supporters are. You know, you guys watch, you guys like, you guys comment on the videos, you guys follow me on Twitch, you guys help me there as well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.